Thank you, and I like how you framed it as well as just a message. On the lighter end, it's his greatest investment. That's what he said, and he leaves it at that.
Realize the beginning of the end, like with the change of skateboarding towards the late 80s, early 90s, and with world industries and birdhouse. When did you in the late 80s, when did you realize that, or did you? At what point?
So, specifically in the POW for us.
Yeah, like when you're still Bones Brigade and you could see something happen.
That's right. That's right.
When did you individually feel that?
I can say I'm more interested in yours right now.
It was, well, for me it was like 91. I had that house in Fallbrook with the giant ramps. The ramps were falling apart. I was just starting a family. My checks started getting cut in half pretty much every month. I mean, it was like the quickest downturn to an income that you would imagine, including my other sponsors, Airwalk. Well, we're not paying you anymore, by the way. Tracker, everything was just going down, and then I was looking to Stacy, like, what are we gonna do? And they were just kind of throwing their arms up, like, well, I don't know, skating's dying, everyone's buying street stuff, World Industries. And I called Lance because I always liked Lance's perspective, and he said, I think I want to do something. I said, I think I want to do something too. And then he and I met, and then he and I met Stacy to sort of tell him, or mostly to get his opinion, and that's when he told us that he had already quit, but he hadn't told anyone, and that was it. If there was ever a moment, that was the one. Like, well, that settles it, we're out of here.
How did you even initiate the conversation with him? I mean, did you say, we gotta talk? Or like,
yeah, we called Stacy and said, we gotta talk. We want to talk to you. We gotta figure out what we're doing.
Wow. That's great.
And so I assumed if Stacy was still there, he would have tried to convince us to do the companies with Powell, but he was out.
Yeah, I think, because we grew up with Stacy, he was like a big brother to us. When Stacy had left, and nobody was supposed to know, he actually, I think, called every one of us individually and say, he told me, Mike, listen, I'm not there anymore. I'm not going to be there, and I'm concerned about you. What are you going to do?
Wow.
What do you have an idea of what you're going to do? And I said, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So, just for somebody, when somebody leaves like that and have to have that concern of your guys, that's Stacy. And not that we didn't like George, but pretty much if Stacy was gone, that was it for us because we didn't have that relationship. So we were very fortunate. And like Tony said, when things ended, it ended quick. And we all had, hang on a second, Buster. You're making a lot of money a month, and you have a house, and you have cars, and then all of a sudden you have nothing. You got to reinvent yourself. You can't just cry about it and go, oh, look at the good old times. I mean, you got to pick yourself up and do what you love to do, right? So get out there and skate. Thanks everybody.